What should be a celebration for a Fresno couple welcoming twin boys has become a fight to save one of them following a devastating diagnosis. Action News reporter Kate Nemrich joins us here in the studio after speaking with the couple about his future and their options for treatment. Kate.
Graciela, Kaylee and Richard Lizardo welcomed their twin boys Riker and Beckham on September 24th, but Riker was immediately whisked off to the NICU with respiratory issues. It wasn't until 9 days later they found out he had a very rare disease. If left untreated, he could die before his second birthday. Now the Lizaros are fighting for treatment that could cost millions.
The thing about it too.
Riker and Beckham Lizaro sit in their swings, occasionally cooing, rarely fussing, as their parents explain what they've been through in their month of life. The boys haven't spent much time at home since their birth. Riker was immediately taken to the NICU with respiratory issues. Beckham would join him 3 days later for other reasons. And the two would remain in the NICU for the majority of their first 3 weeks.
I think it was just more emotionally draining.
Yeah.
Because it's not like your typical, oh, have a baby, get to come home.
9 days after they were born, their parents, Richard and Kaylee, were given a diagnosis for Riker. He had tested positive for a very rare disease, spinal muscular atrophy, or SMA.
Initially finding out about that, it was just a big emotional roller coaster. So we were able to take him home the next day, but now we're having to turn back around and take him to Valley Children's to get more tests done.
According to the National Institute of Health, the disease can damage and kill motor neurons that control movement and can impact speaking, walking, swallowing, and breathing. Riker was diagnosed with type 1, the most severe. In type 1, symptoms typically start to show before babies reach 6 months, and symptoms progressing from there. Without treatment, many children die before the age of 2. Newborns have only been screened for SMA in California since 2020. Before, it wasn't often diagnosed until symptoms were present.
And by the time they become symptomatic, it's already too late.
Though there are treatments available, they come at a high price. Option 1, Zolgensma, would be a one-time treatment with monitoring and care after, costing $2.2 million. Insurance denied the Lizaros coverage. They're planning to try again, but they don't have any time to waste.
Ultimately, the more that days pass, the more that he's losing the ability in the neurons to
Support his respiratory system.
Yeah, support his respiratory system, be able to have functioning movement.
The two other options are $446,000 and $300,000 a year for the rest of Riker's life. On Tuesday, the Lizaros were able to start option 3, while they push for approval for Zolgensma. For now, the couple is enjoying having their baby boys out of the NICU and at home.
It's way more relaxing knowing that they're both here. When they weren't, I feel like it was more stressful. But with everything going on, I just feel better that they're both home with us.
Doctors told the Lizaros there is no guarantee treatment will work, but they're willing to do whatever it takes to help Riker. They were told it's unlikely Riker will ever walk, but the disease doesn't have any cognitive impacts. They've set up a GoFundMe for anyone who would like to help, and we've posted the link on abc30.com. Graciela, Dale.